Namaste friends, welcome to Bano Biology Center for True Learning. I request you to subscribe our YouTube channel Bano Biology Center for more videos and press the bell icon for latest notifications and updates. In previous video we discussed the infertility concept in that artificial insemination, which is one of the assisted reproductive technology. This is the video continuation to the previous video. Here we are going to learn another important assisted reproductive technology, in vitro fertilization. What is in vitro fertilization? In vitro means, so whatever is happening happens outside the organism's body. Let us see definition of in vitro fertilization. The process of fusion of sperm with an egg outside the body in almost similar conditions as that in the body. Here the infertility problem may be in male or female. In either of the cases, the fusion of both sperm and egg takes place outside the female's body. This phenomenon is called infertility conditions, where the fusion of both the gametes happens in the laboratory conditions. What are the conditions existed in the mother's body? The same conditions are artificially created in the laboratory. Under these laboratory conditions, the fertilization of gametes happens. The joining of man's sperm with woman's egg in a laboratory dish or laboratory conditions called in vitro fertilization. So let us know interesting facts about performed IVF in the world. Louise Brown is the first test tube baby in the world born in United Kingdom in the year of 1978. Who was the first test tube baby in the world? Louise Brown. When she born? In the year of 1978. Then come to India. Dr. Subhash Mukherjee, who was physician, created the first test tube baby in India. Dr. Subhash Mukherjee contributed his valuable efforts towards the creation of test tube baby in India for the first time. Kanupriya Agarwal is the first test tube baby in India who was born in the year of 1978. Actually, Louise Brown was born 6 months prior to the Kanupriya Agarwal. There is a just 6 months of age gap between Louise Brown and Kanupriya. Louise Brown is the first test tube baby in the world. Kanupriya Agarwal is the second test tube baby in the world. In India, Kanupriya Agarwal is the first test tube baby. Next, we concentrate on in vitro fertilization process. How the in vitro fertilization process carrying on under the laboratory conditions. This process is divided into 5 major steps for our convenient and better understanding. The first step in IVF process is ovary stimulation. Second step is oocyte retrieval, oocyte collection. The third one is sperm retrieval or collection of the sperm. Fourth step is fertilization, fusion of the gametes. The last step in the IVF process is embryo transfer. These are the 5 important stages involved in the in vitro fertilization process. What happens under first step of IVF process? Ovary stimulation. In this stage, some kind of hormones are given to female in order to stimulate formation of more than one egg. Generally, one egg is formed in a month in a female ovary, but by giving the hormones, we stimulate the ovaries to produce more than one egg. Here, some hormones are given like clomiphene, which is called Clomid, then follicle stimulating hormone called metrodin, and gonadotropin releasing hormone called lupron. These are the hormones given to the female ovaries to produce more than one egg. This is the picturization of how the ovaries of females are stimulating. Come to second step of IVF process, oocyte retrieval. Retrieval means collection. Here, the oocytes formed inside the ovary of a female are collected with the help of the ultrasound probe, with the help of the catheter. The third step is collection of the sperm or sperm retrieval. Here, by injecting the needle directly into the epididymis, doctors collect the immature sperms from the testicle. The fourth step is fertilization. Under the laboratory conditions, in a dish, both female ovum and male collected sperms are get together. Both of them are made get together. One of the sperms go inside the egg and fuse with the nucleus of the egg and form the zygote. Here the fertilization of gametes takes place artificially, not in a natural means. The last step in the IVF process is embryo transfer. Here after the fertilization, the zygote is formed. So further, zygote undergoes mitotic divisions to form many cells called blastomeres. Then that structure is called embryo. That embryo is inserted into the uterus of the female with the help of the catheters. These are the 5 major steps involved in the in vitro fertilization process. Firstly, female ovaries are stimulated by giving the hormones. In second step, oocytes formed in the female ovary are collected outside by the catheter. In the third step, the sperms produced in the testicle of the male are collected with the help of catheter. In the fourth step, both the gametes are placed in a dish and allow them to fuse to form the zygote. Then in the last step, the 8-staged blastomeres zygote or more than 8-celled blastomere zygote is transformed or injected into the uterus of the female. There are some other methods to transfer gametes and embryos into the female body, like ZIFT, zygote intrafallopian transfer. So what is zygote intrafallopian transfer? Here the zygote or early embryo means embryo with 8 blastomeres transfer into the fallopian tube. This is the catheter. This is the female reproductive system. These are the fallopian tubes. With the help of catheter, either zygote or embryo with 8 blastomeres are directly injected. This technique is called, this method is called zygote intrafallopian transfer. I mean transferring the zygote or embryo into the fallopian, called GIFT. Next, another method is IUT, intrauterine transfer. What does it mean? Here, the transfer of embryo with more than 8 blastomeres inserted directly into the uterus through the vagina. This is the vaginal region, this is the cervix region. With the help of catheter, the embryo with more than 8 blastomeres directly inserted into the uterus of the female. This method is called IUT. Right. Another method is GIFT, GIFT, means gamete intrafallopian transfer. Here, transfer of ovum of one person into the fallopian tube of another person who cannot produce eggs. In some females, gametes are not formed. The remaining things are favorable for the pregnancy. In that case, the eggs are collected from one female. These collected gametes are inserted into the fallopian tube of the other female who is unable to produce the eggs. In this picture, it is very clearly showing. This is the fallopian tube. Here, in the fallopian tube, the gamete, that is egg or ovum, is inserted. Another method is ICSI, means intracytoplasmic sperm injection. What does it mean? In this method, sperm is directly injected into the egg in the laboratory. This is the dish. In this dish, an ovum is presented. With the help of equipment, the sperm is, with the help of needle, the single sperm is directly injected into the egg. Then fertilization takes place and zygote is formed. Further, that embryo is inserted into the female body. These are the four methods to transfer zygote or embryo into the human body, I mean female body. Along with advantages, there are some disadvantages of ART. Here we focus on disadvantages of assisted reproductive technology. One is ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome occurs because of giving so much of hormones. So this disease, this syndrome happens. The second disadvantage is premature labors. So before the maturement of the fetus fully, the labor, I mean pains will begin. Then ART leads to premature menopause also, because some drugs or medicines used to stimulate the formation of eggs or stimulates the uterus for conducive environment. It leads to the menopause, premature menopause. Then it also leads to the developing of the cancer in the ovary. Then gift involves laparoscopic surgery. Here laparoscopic surgery need to be performed for applying the gamete intrafallopian tube, I mean transfer method. Here ART is expensive. So all the categories in the society not affordable to approach the ART. The people who are well financial, they can approach the ART. Sometimes there is no result of pregnancy due to the ART. Sometimes it causes multiple pregnancy also. Then ectopic pregnancy. Ectopic means the formation and development of the zygote and development of the zygote in the fallopian tubes, which leads to the critical conditions, I mean rupturing of the tubes, and causes threat to the mother. This is about the ART technology. Thank you for watching this video.